Welcome to this Excel Made Easy video. If you like this video, please like or subscribe. Today we're going to look at how to freeze the panes on an Excel spreadsheet. Before I start, just like to tell you that I'm using Excel Office 365 version 2310, but this functionality will be very similar if not the same on most versions of Excel. So you have a list of data. Now this list of data is very long. In fact, there's 76,000 lines on the data that I am showing here. Now, what you will notice is that if I scroll down my data, I lose my header row. So it becomes difficult at times, depending on how many columns you have, it becomes difficult to understand which data is which. So we have here, for instance, a quarter and a period. Now if I scroll down, I can't remember which one's a quarter and which one is our period. So what I want to do is freeze the panes so that I can view the top row of the data whenever I scroll down the page. Now it's very simple to do this. To freeze the panes, you need to select your view option in the top of your screen. Once you've hit view, if you come across, you'll see within your window section of that particular taskbar, you have the option to freeze panes. Now if you select freeze panes, you'll see you have a number of options. The first one, freeze pane, that will freeze the panes wherever your cell is selected at that time. So for instance, I am going to select cell B2. If I go to freeze frames and select freeze frames, it will freeze everything at that point B2. So if I scroll down, I can see my header row still. If I go to the right, I'll be able to see what's in column A. To unfreeze the panes, simply go back to freeze panes, and now you'll see the option is unfreeze panes. If you want to just freeze your top row, there's an option to do that, freeze top row. You'll notice that my header row is frozen, so when I scroll down it stays there, but if I go to the right this time, the data moves along. So my column A has not been frozen. Again, I have another option here which is freeze first column. If I select that, it will freeze just column A. So if I scroll down in my data, I don't see the header row. If I scroll to the right, I will see column A. Again, to unfreeze, just select the unfreeze panes. You can freeze a document, a tab, at any point in the document. So if I wanted to freeze it at cell B11, I just highlight that cell, I select freeze panes and hit freeze panes. That will then show me all of my rows 1 through to 10 at the top of my data, and will show me column A. So if I was to go right, column A is still being seen. If I was to go down, I would see all of the top 10 rows. Again, to unfreeze it, simply click on unfreeze panes. And that is how to freeze panes. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.